Hey everyone, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Crusader Kings 3. Here today on the channel, we're back with episode 4 of our King Daemon series. To start things off, we're going to appoint a new member of the Kingsguard, Lester Trent, which I'm assuming is probably an ancestor of Cimmerian Trent. We have a new position on the Kingsguard, so we're going to give it to him. So, we're still playing as King Daemon in this series. So, if you are enjoying seeing the Rogue King upon the Iron Throne, make sure to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new, I'd really much appreciate it. Let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for this series. Alright, King Daemon sits the Iron Throne with his Queen Rhaenyra. He currently has 2 children. Unfortunately, there's a plague and a pox going into King's Landing. We do need to appoint a new Dragon Keeper. Maybe this plague is potentially a bad omen for Daemon's rule, all of his bad misdeeds coming back to bite him. Or maybe it's simply just a plague. Who knows? So we managed to conquer the Stepstones and the Narrow Sea. We managed to secretly depose Westeros, and now we sit here. But because this plague is going on, it's nearly a blessing in disguise. It's actually benefiting us. It's trimming down the various loyalist Kingsguard to Westeros, and it's allowing us to appoint our own men. We're going to put Criston Cole as Lord Commander of the Kingsguard. Eric Cargyle has now died, so the 2 Cargyles are now gone. So Criston is definitely the best well suited. There's only 2 former senior commanders. So Daemon's looking good now. A bunch of councillors have died. The Wings of War, okay. And Green Fever has passed. We also did lose, unfortunately, my illegitimate daughter and my nephew. Okay, so we've got a new member. Oh, I don't think I can put a Dornishman on the Kingsguard. We fought 2 wars against them. I could never trust them. Sir Arson Storm. And then we've got Morris Hulk. Arson Rogers. I think Arson Storm. Wait, so he's not illegitimate, is he? No. No, he is. That's why his name's Storm. So another 16-year-old man is going to join the Kingsguard, because Redfort joined before. So it's a young Kingsguard Daemon has assembled now. Okay, so Strategist can now be gained as a trait. We need a new Steward. So Corlys Velaryon is definitely well suited. Do we have anyone else? Maybe a High Lord? I'm just sorting by stewardship. Bodrick of Middleton of House Hall will join, because we need some new members. And let's have a look at the House of the Dragon. This is currently the family tree for the Targaryens. Aegon is my son and heir. Looks like we need another member, so maybe we go with Morris Hulk, who looks like he's got some Tyroshi dye in his hair, which is hilarious. Okay, so this is the current state of the Kingsguard, because there's been a fair few changes. So Storm's come in, Stefan Darklin, Redfort's new, Hulk is new. So it would have been between the White Owl, Darklin, or Criston Cole. I think Criston was definitely the best choice out of all of those. Oh, bad air over Shinebridge. So looks like more plague and pestilence runs rampant in the realm. The farmlands fever has continued. Oh, but Corlys Velaryon, the sea snake, has died of old age. Rhaenys, I'm sure, is upset. But maybe we could bring her into our court somehow. So we do need a new admiral. Okay, so who should get that title? I'd rather a male. Paramount Gorman of the Reach. We'll bring the Reach Lord in. Oh no, Eustace, 47 Lowborn, has now died. We need a new Hand of the King. We've got Harold of the Vale. He's got 24 diplomacy, which is fantastic. Brendan the Darkfish bent the knee to us recently. He's 50. He looks a lot younger when the old fish died. So we're going to get Harold to be Hand of the King. And I do love that he's actually got the hand chain around his neck. The Beast of the Red Keep. What is this? My king. Porter comes huffing and puffing up. Okay, Narissa has been wearing a bear skin and scaring people around the keep. It's just funny. Oh no, Aegon died. Oh, this plague has decimated our family. Yeah, so it ripped through Viserys' kids. So Emma is the only one left, along with Rhaenyra. Oh, that's really disappointing. So we're running out of male heirs. Okay. So we need to get Narissa married off. She is the daughter of Daemon and the White Worm, the only children. So, oh, Vagon died. 56. And then there's the other line of Blackfires in the east, essentially. Okay, so we've got a new Lord of Driftmark, Laenor Velaryon, Rider of Seasmoke, married to a Stokeworth. He has another... so he's got Laenor Velaryon, who rides Vhagar, Daemon Velaryon, Jaehaerys, Daenerys Velaryon is his daughter, Dana is his sister, and Rhaegal is his brother. Interesting. Okay, so she rides Vhagar. We're just obviously trying to get as many dragon riders in our court as we can. He rides Seed Smoke. Do any of these young kids ride anything? They don't. So, yeah. I would only want to bring them in if they would take the name Targaryen. We want to try and keep the dragon riding ability within the Valyrian houses, at least. Within House Targaryen, ideally. So, Velaryons and Celtigars, or Celtigars, I would prefer. So it looks like Rhaegal is probably the only choice there for Narissa. The problem is, Daemon and Rhaenyra, although she's pregnant now, I'm just going by her hand on her stomach, we just need more kids. And Daemon and Rhaenyra are struggling. Both have been dealing with sickness, though. Okay, so it looks like Laenor has made the decision to marry off his brother Rhaegal. So that will cut down the line of succession in Driftmark. I'm sure that would divert other claimants. Okay, she wants to bend the knee, sure. Nice, Rhaenyra has finally had another son with Daemon. And let's call him Balon, I think. And then if she has any more daughters, we'll call them Visenya and whatnot. Sure, let's continue the Targaryen tradition of cradling the baby with a dragon egg. So, little Balon is going to get a pink dragon egg. Nice. And we'll eventually need to get him married off now. I guess we can betroth early, because it's not a bad idea to do it earlier on. The thing is with Crusader Kings, sometimes betrothals in marriages, basically, by the time you want them, they're usually already betrothed or marriage. So, Dana Velaryon, we could betroth. She's 12. She's going to have to wait 13 years for the marriage. Daenerys Velaryon, Laenor's daughter, could be a good idea for Balon. Oh, she rides Blackhorn, a younger small dragon. So that could be good. But Daenerys would be ideal. She has black hair. I would much rather have the white silver. So she's a Stokeworth. What are her traits? Eleanor of Stokeworth. Okay. House Stokeworth, Bronn, nearly married into it and took that castle, didn't he? Okay, so they're not going to accept that marriage straight away because she's the heir to Driftmark. The reason why she's got black hair is because of the Princess Rhaenys is Baratheon blood. The seed is strong, but we want to make sure a potential claimant to the Iron Throne of House Targaryen, we want them to not have, well, Baratheon or strong features, let's say. Oh no, Balon is ill, and potentially Rhaenyra as well, so he is sickly, but the betrothal has gone through. Oh no, Harold Arryn held the hand of the king only for a couple of months. So I guess we do go with the Tully then. Where is he? Let's go with power. Yeah, so Brynden, after getting passed up narrowly by the Lord Arryn, is now going to finally get the Hand of the King. I'm pretty sure that chain in the books Tyrion used against, well, Shay, didn't he? Oh, okay. So Sir Kristen Cole has come to me saying I should be deposed. It's probably because I'm holding too many titles. I'm just trying to wait until my children come of age. So Lord Kristen Cole of the Kingsguard. Wow, this is an abuse of power. The realm needs security. I want to be your regent. No, we'll decline that, and if you want to go to war and depose King Daemon, the Rogue King, so be it. We'll see if anyone joins. So we can't, like, straight up send him to the wall for that. We can imprison. It's not going to happen. It's a 0% success. Okay, so we're just going to forget that coup d'etat. Oh, okay, so we can probably allow Laenor Velaryon to sit on the small council. Yeah, he can be the master of law. Sure. Okay, so Lord Commander Hugo Snow of House Dustin, a northern house, is impressed, and he's happy with the correspondence with Laenor. Oh, that's good. He's using his position well. Okay, so we've managed to go down the strategist line, and now I think we go down Gallant, which will help our marriage and diplomacy more by the look of it. So let's go down Gallant. Okay, a spy was discovered by Lord Donnell. She's willing to expose the spy. Yeah, I guess we can get the information out of her, but I think we can assume. Looks like more death, destruction, and plague stalks the land. Let's summon a maester quick. Daemon is still dealing with fever pains. And thankfully the early prevention has been a success. Oh no, Balon! His egg's gone cold. Let's give him another. This happened to Aegon before as well. So thankfully, Tessarion, the Blue Beauty, has laid a bunch of eggs, so we got a bunch to spare. Nice! Rhaenyra has given birth to a daughter. Visenya. Oh, if we just waited a little bit longer, we could have married or betrothed her to Balon, yeah. Okay, so Lord Adrian of House Celtigar. The Black Crab is going to bend the knee. I love how they have a Valyrian steel axe in the books. I wonder if he's got one. Oh no! The cannibal starts roaming. He's left his lair at Blackglass Port and is heading towards Gullet Isle. Oh my god, the cannibal is unleashed. So the Chronicles have been finished somewhat of it. Okay, that's nice. The Chronicles of Daemon. I think we continue it. But the cannibal, back to that, is a really interesting dragon. There are some theories that the cannibal was there before Aegon the Conqueror moved over with his sister wives. But, yeah. Whoever can tame him, he's one of the biggest, baddest dragons in Westeros. They call him the cannibal for a reason. Rightio, I think it's time to finally deal with our domain titles. So we got 15 out of 4. I know we are getting negative bonuses from relations, financial, and other penalties, but I do think ultimately it's worth it. The main problem is we're holding the Lord Paramount of Dragonstone, the Crown Lands, and the Stepstones. So we're accumulating a lot. Now, there's no way to just consolidate all of these, unfortunately. But I just wanted to wait until a couple of my children were born and were of age. I could have given them to lower born characters and then usurped it from them. However, I think it's better to try and give it to your direct children and those of your house. So Aegon is now 8. He's married to Emma, who's 13. And I think it's now time to give him the title of Heir of Dragonstone, which, well, the Heir of the Iron Throne usually gets the Lordship of Dragonstone. So Aegon's now going to go. There will be a regent looking after him, setting him all up. He's now gained the painted table, and hopefully we get married off soon. So that's going to drop that domain down. Now, I could give Rhaenyra the Stepstones potentially, but I would rather I'd rather not. I don't want her rebelling against me, so that's a potential option. But I'm going to give the Lord Paramounts of the Stepstones to young Balon, who is a lot younger, but he's now 2. He's been betrothed, so I think we shall give him the Stepstones. And then there's all these like minor lordships as well. So then there will be a regency and a government acting in his name. So the heir of the Iron Throne gets Dragonstone, and then the second born son gets the Stepstones. How does that sound? So I think we're better off doing that. Obviously, if we had a large, vast family, we would have been able to give those titles out a lot earlier. But I think for the long-term future and prosperity of House Targaryen, we've made the right decision. If we took the Iron Throne, we had a bunch of family members and siblings and sons, we'd be able to divvy it up. But House Targaryen at this moment, through Daemon's line, is it's a lot to be desired. We're essentially building a royal house now from the ground up. So Aegon's over there. Also, have been reading the comments as well. Essentially, I think it's around about 50 or so, or 80, when you're fighting wars and battles, that after that, there's a certain point where you need to start taking castles and territory. But basically what I was doing is I was farming battles. So you can get a lot of traits and experience doing that. Okay, so we need a new Chancellor, so let's bring him in. We also made Corlys Velaryon the Master of Ships rather than Coin for role-playing purposes. It makes sense, even though we might have someone who's better quality. Okay, so members on the small council as well. I think the thing is, you can go by who is the most experienced and who has the better traits for financial, stewardship, martial and whatnot. However, you are sometimes better to gain relations and placate the other Lords of Westeros. But it's great to see now Balon has had a dragon. We could go around as well and make sure that every single Targaryen child has a dragon egg in their cradle. But I would much rather for the event to pop up. Not every single Targaryen has ever had a dragon, and not everyone gets one, so I think it's kind of realistic. We're in a bit of a bad financial situation, so it's probably not a bad idea to start requesting stuff from the Iron Bank. So King Daemon now, 42, has 2 daughters and a son. So the envoys from the Iron Bank have finally arrived. So Lord Bernard Stark, the White Wolf, is now the leader, and he's converted to the faith of the Seven. Who would have thought? Okay, yeah, House Stark is kind of failing in this series. So they've managed to lose the old gods. The old King of the North was sent to the wall in this playthrough. Oh no, outliving a child. What? Prince Balon, no. Died sickly. It wasn't suspicious though. Oh no, Prince Balon, who was sent down to the Stepstones, and now Rhaenyra holds it. No, she holds the Lordship of Bloodstone. So who now holds the Stepstones after all that? Someone loyal to us. Maybe Rhaenyra? Oh, that's annoying. Hang on, so there's this. So Lordship of Bloodstone, no. It's the High Lordship. So where is it here? Hang on. It's here somewhere. Someone's ruling the Stepstones. I'm just not entirely sure who it is exactly just yet. Probably a random generated lord, unfortunately. So Visenya is the heir. Okay, so we have a play going on. We'll settle our minor debt with the Iron Bank eventually. Lord Alan Hayford has learnt Valyrian. He wants to flex on us. A crown lander. Faith of the Seven. I'm sure we should respect it, I guess. Lady Arianne of Dawn, formerly a princess, demands an artifact. Oh, the banner. No. We conquered Dawn. We fought 2 wars against them. They are now subjects. Okay, so Daemon's Marshal has now gone up. We've finished Strategist. We're going down Gallant now. And this will give us more diplomatic benefits. Which is the play. Yeah, so, hang on, I think I found it. So Rhaenyra's down here, but yeah, Lord Aegon the First of the Stepstones of House Skullhammer. So, Essos Valerian, randomly generated Lord, now rules the Stepstones. So, that's exactly why. Maybe I should have just waited in hindsight. That's annoying. But it seems like it's ruling under Dragonstone, so that's okay. So there is a Lord Paramount of the Stepstones, a new house that's not our own. Maybe we look to coup. How's Rhea Royce going though? Married to Piper of the Riverlands. So she's got some kids. It's great to see she's doing alright. A Swordsman Kingsguard. Morris Hulk. Perhaps you can help me with my sword play, Master Morris. Who looks like he's managed to commission some Tyroshi to dye his hair. I think Tyrosh is like, the dyes is like based off the snails of Tyre in the Levant, I think. Lord Alan Hayford wants to come and bend the knee. Mazaria the White Worm. No, my friend has now passed away. She had Narissa. Had a child with her, my daughter. We might look to legitimize her eventually. She's 11. We've only got 1 illegitimate child. Maybe if she rides a dragon. Making of children. My Prince Aegon needs a new squire. Making knights of children. Okay, so essentially, because Aegon's on Dragonstone by himself, it's probably not a bad idea to give him a Kingsguard to help him out. Arson Rogers is 21. Will allow the Kingsguard to protect the young prince. I think that's a smart play. Okay, so High Valyrian people are famously clean. Let's keep up with the tradition. Hygiene is a key to long life. Rigorous bathing. I suppose we do that. Oh, hang on. Sierra the Proud has been attacked. Yeah, she's still in the far east. Okay, the Iron Bank still wants their debt. We're so close to nearly paying it, so I guess we do it. I want to hold a tourney at some point for King Daemon's rule, but I just don't know if we're ever going to afford it. It's just so expensive. Keeping the crown together. Seems like Rhaenyra is helping out in that war, though. Bad air. Over Contendale. Westerosi boils continue. I guess it's a waste of gold. 170 is quite a bit. But still dealing with plagues throughout Westeros. We might need to go get another loan from the Iron Bank. And we'll request it. And then look to eventually pay it off in the future. Nice. Queen Rhaenyra is now pregnant again. We could do with some more children. And let's get another 100 gold from the Iron Bank. We need to eventually pay off that loan. Okay, so Lester Trant is known to spend all his time drinking. Okay, so we could put the Kingsguard in the cell to sober him up. He's 32. Yeah, let's do that. We can't allow a Kingsguard to be drunk on duty. Another young dragon enters the world. Princess Visenya has a little dragon. Oh, cute. The hatchling of Tessarion, the Blue Beauty. Oh, nice. Rhaenyra has had another child. So she wants to name him after Emma. I don't think so. I think Rhaenys. Because we've already got Aegon. We've got Visenya. I think we go Rhaenys. And yep, we'll make sure that we give them a dragon egg. It's popped up. Can get the black dragon egg. Nice. So you have a couple of options with Targaryen children. You can give them a dragon egg in the cradles and the dragon grows and binds with them. Or you're better off maybe just waiting and to see the event pop up, because you can allow Targaryens to get fully grown dragons and bind with them a bit later, because there are heaps of them about still. Okay, anyway, it's time to hold court with Daemon. Okay. So it looks like there's a book. We'll add it to our collection. My lord, I have a brilliant idea. We host a fair, but it'll cost money. Lord Patrick of Borney of the Great Fork. No. I cannot spend the resources on this. The crown is in a tight financial situation, so minor lords just coming to the king. My lord, I regret to inform you that your religious situation is out of control. Okay. So no great lords, no major characters coming to court. Nothing overly of concern. Whoa, okay. Lady Kern of the pirate crew has attacked the Stepstones. Okay. Or one of the islands has rebelled. Yeah, Balon can't deal with it because he's no more. Rhaenyra's probably down there. So if we are to rally the troops... God, we're going to go into so much debt raising the army. We can set a rally point down in the Stepstones. But so far, King Daemon's reign has been prosperous and peaceful relatively. We've brought in the Martells. We've brought in the Starks. Oh, here we go. But Aegon has taken to the sky on his 10-year-old dragon. Let's hope he's not consumed by ambition. But young Prince Aegon with a young, magnificent tamed dragon. I believe it's the... yeah, Dragon of Syrax. But it's growing quite nicely. I wish you could rename the dragons. Now, who is this? Lord Simon of Rook's Rest wants to come and swear fealty. He is now the new minor lord of that house. Of House Staunton. Okay, let's set a rally point down here. So there's 9,000 pirates. Vhagar. And the boys heading south. Oh, Vhagar doesn't have a rider. Oh no, maybe Laenor Velaryon still rides him technically. Okay, so let's rally the army and we'll deal with these 9,000 pirates. We'll need to rally up with Daemon. Okay, so where are they going now? Jeez, 23 gold a month on this military campaign. Just speed things up. Merge. Daemon's gonna have the command now. Alright. So we might have to retake the Stepstones again. Depending. Oh, back and forth. The flip of a coin. Every time a Targaryen is born, the gods toss a coin. One greatness, the other side mad. It seems for today, it has landed less favourably. Oh no. It would seem that Aegon is the very picture of madness. Woe unto House Targaryen. Oh no! Well, that's not good. The future King of Westeros. We want to eventually get to his reign. Okay, so we've managed to capture the Pirate Queen. What she likes to be. She's more just control of a pirate crew. At the moment, we're in an interesting situation. We could look to maybe marry some of the Targaryens into other houses, put Targaryens on the other seats, but I'm not too sure. I kind of like keeping the Targaryen bloodline and the dragon riding ability within House Velaryon and House Targaryen. We might bring in House Celtigar at some point. That would be interesting and cool. Okay, so Rhaenyra looks like she's back now. Anything else we can do here? Daemon is now 46. Nearly 15 years into his reign. Chiron is the bloody centaur from Percy Jackson. Yeah, we want to do this grand tour at some point. Okay. My fellow swordsman, I've been informed of a mutual acquaintance. We share similar interests. Bernard Wolf wants to be my friend. Okay, I'm nearly tempted. We're minus 600 at the moment. Do we try and take a massive loan out to try and fix this? Go for 1,000. And then I want to hold a grand tourney, because we're never going to be able to afford it. Maybe we do that. We can hold the tourney. That'd be fun. I think we should do that. We haven't had a tourney. We've had a coronation for Daemon, but we haven't had a tourney. His Chronicle of the Conquest of the Stepstones is now complete. Nice, that's cool. Here is the end of the book, King Daemon. Let it be told. So, Daemon's aggression and brilliance maneuvering on the field. So now that's a book. The Conquest of the Stepstones. Okay, so the Grand Tourney is now available. Let's pay for that. And where should we host it? So Seaguard, Raventree, Stonehenge, Driftmark, Harrenhal. We've got to hold a tourney at Harrenhal. In my Stannis series, we held it at King's Landing, but a lot of bad stuff went down at the tourney of Harrenhal in the books. Well, there's a lot of interesting stuff. We've got the Knight of the Laughing Tree, with the theory that it was Lyanna Stark. We've got all the Benjen and House Dane and Ned stuff. So many cool theories. They sometimes think Benjen and Hal and Reed knew about Rhaegar and Lyanna hooking up. Alright, so we need a champion to represent us in some of the events we can't do. Daemon's more than capable to do some of the dueling, maybe even some of the wrestling as well. So who have we got? That would be our champion. Do we go with a Kingsguard member? Adrian for 11. We could go with someone else, but maybe we go with a Kingsguard. I think a Kingsguard member for role-playing purposes would be more realistic and sensible. And Daemon's going to be able to help in a lot. Like, do we want some rando lord representing the king? Probably not. Okay. Okay, so Miro is doing something. Maybe an affair. So my daughter Narissa, firstborn child of Daemon, illegitimate. Oh, so apparently Miro isn't having an affair or anything. The Pentoshi is a non-believer. Okay. We got some empty council positions, but that probably makes sense because everyone's starting to move to Harrenhal. Okay, so Visenya, I want to ride Caraxes. But father... Okay. I'm sorry, Visenya. No, we get some pretty bad traits. Yeah, Craven, a 50% chance. A 10% chance you'll fall off the dragon, though. Okay, Princess Visenya, get ready to hop on. Daemon and Viserys on melees with their mother flew on the dragon, so I think it makes sense. It's probably a... Yeah, good idea. Right, so Lord Tristan is learning Valyrian. And we're still close to starting this Grand Tourney. We just need a little bit more money. There we go. Let's start the Grand Tourney and make our way to Harrenhal. The old lands of Harren the Black. Alright, so promising prospects. So marriage acceptances with extended family. Yeah, Galliant is really good. Rhaenyra is now pregnant. The Golden Dragon is her nickname because she rides Syrax. Yeah, who's more golden? Syrax or Sunfire? I guess there's a bit of a debate, isn't there? Alright, let's move to Harrenhal, but this time, hopefully we won't run into Alice Rivers and have a multi-long episode trip. Probably need to marry her off. Visenya's 5. And then the Chancellor and the Admiral can be reset. Alright, moving to Harrenhal as we host this activity. Okay. The stories of Harrenhal do not do it justice. Harren the Black was a fool. Built up this castle thinking it would be resistant to dragon fire. Now it's just a massive crypt. Because you kind of forget that House Tully relatively is a new house in the grand scheme of things. It's not a great old ancient house. It's been there for hundreds of years, like the Starks. Even the Starks forged the North, united it in bloody enforced marriages. Like the Kings of the North were brutal. But the Riverlands had House Mud, House Hoar, which were Ironborn occupiers, and now House Tully have risen up. Alright, so it looks like... Oh, wait, Rhaenyra's had another daughter. Oh my god, I just need more sons. Let's go with Emma, because we've already gone with Rhaenys, Visenya, and we've got the option to cradle, so let's allow that to happen. We just need more sons. So what, Daemon has like 5 children now? Only 1 son. So apparently Prince Aegon's dragon is male. So that means there's not going to be eggs? I don't know. Oh, Narissa takes to the skies. Unbelievable. So she's managed to tame the 99-year-old dragon Dreamfire. Hatchling of Vhagar. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, this is incredibly impressive. This is what I was kind of hoping. Like, we don't want to cradle every single Targaryen child. And I guess she was illegitimate, so it makes sense. Wow. That's really impressive. Oh, wait. Ugh, maybe we divorce her from Rhaegal Velaryon. He's ill. He's 9. Do we break that betrothal? Far out. Because now she's got Dreamfire. I think I nearly do that. I think we can find someone better. Laenor Velaryon is not going to be happy. Rider of Sea Smoke. But if he's ill, minus 20 fertility. He's been like that for a little bit now, I think. Yeah, let's break the betrothal. Controversy at Harrenhal. Daemon has now taken a liking of his daughter Narissa. She's claimed the dragon Dreamfire and wants to break the betrothal to the sick Velaryon boy. Okay, so these two knights are arguing, essentially. Tristan Turnbull and Garland. I suppose... Yeah. Keep the peace. Save it for the tourney. So, Laenor isn't overly too happy. Is there another Targaryen? Sir Daemon, the slow seahorse. He's now 18. He seems to be much better. He's not sickly. Maybe we marry Narissa to him. Aegon's still betrothed to Viserys' daughter, Emma. Because we had a pox go through King's Landing and there was an issue there. Okay, so let's arrange for her to be betrothed again. She's 14. Narissa. She follows R'hllor. We probably want to change that. There's a fair few Starks, but no, we want to try and keep it within. Okay, let's go through the dragons, actually. So, Sea Smoke. Are there other dragons, like, ridden by other people? Sheepstealer doesn't have a dragon. Blackhorn. Wait, who rides Blackhorn? Lady Diane. Oh, okay. Of House Velaryon. I saw Night Song there. I'm like, what? Vermithor. Yeah. So, like, there's so many available dragons still. Okay, so just looking through the Velaryon family tree. So, Rhaegal is 60. This is sickly. So, Laenor, rider of Vhagar, has a son, Daemon. He's not a dragon rider, but he looks like a Chad at 18. Greybeard as well. And then Laenor's children aren't of age. Maybe we marry Narissa to him. That might be a higher quality match. I think we do that. Will Laena, sorry. Oh, and hang on. Wait, so Laena married a Tyroshi. Oh, that might be more realistic roleplay-wise, because she is half from Essos because of Mazario, isn't she? And then Matral line, and then he'll join in. The slow seahorse. I think we do that. I think that would be a better match. So, Laenor is going to break the betrothal with the brother and then allow his nephew to get married into the line. I think I look to legitimize her as well. That's incredibly impressive, being able to claim the dragon Dreamfire. I think she deserves it. The daughter of Mazaria. Yeah, so he's Bravosi. Alrighty then. Well, that's probably enough here today. I think we'll start and go through the grand tourney of Harrenhal at the start of the next episode. Alright, well, unfortunately, got to wrap things up here. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, you're enjoying the reign of King Daemon. I'm really enjoying this run and playthrough, and I can't wait to see where this Targaryen dynasty ends up. I'd love to do the reign of Prince Aegon, but we'll just have to see how things go. Will this tourney at Harrenhal lead to more fractures or drama in Westeros? We already had the betrothal broken with Laenor's brother, so maybe that might stir some things up. But yeah, like, subscribe, stay tuned for episode 5, coming out at the exact same time tomorrow. My name has been Simpzy. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Let me know in the comments, feedback and suggestions as always. Comment for the algo. Much love from Australia. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.